drove a 30-year-old van to Alaska.
I just can't get over this thought and desire and dream of traveling with you and Otto. Something we've been wanting to do since, 2018, is we are doing the thing that we said we were going to do, and that feels great. Anyone who has a calling, a dream, and you just can't quite get it out of your mind, off your heart, may take some time.
Yep.
You never know, what the timing is going to be, but keep that dream alive and stick to it and start speaking it, and next thing you know, you just might be doing it.
Good morning, July 8th, 2026, day 37. Big day. We will be crossing the border into Alaska. We are currently 2 hours away from Haines, Alaska. Kind of surreal to think our location will say Alaska. We are a long way from home. I looked this morning. We are about 4,000 mile drive to our home. Over a year plus when we made the decision, go on a big road trip to Alaska, and we are currently in it. Now, this is a little taste of Alaska. It's not full-blown mainland Alaska, which is the ultimate goal, but this is about as close as you get. A little tease before we come back out of Alaska to make our final descent into Alaska on the remaining Alaska highway. But nonetheless, super excited. And we're gonna camp there for the night. We're gonna do some laundry. Found a laundromat that has supposedly the best coffee. We've got like a mid-40s degree Fahrenheit day.
Quite chilly. Austin was very brave and went completely underwater, head under everything in this river. I have my thermal leggings on, my thermal shirt on, a flannel pants, and insulated shoes on, and a beanie, and I'm cold. So
I got in and it was I was about stomach deep, and I go, I think this is dangerously cold. I ducked my head underwater and I got out of there.
But you did it.
But I did it. I had the bar of soap in my hand thinking I was gonna get a quick bath, but I could not stay in long enough. But I got a little rinse. All packed up. Super cool spot. We might be back here. I was thinking this morning we might maybe swing back here on the way out and stay a night before, because it's such a cool spot. 2 hour drive, about 80 something miles. Got to cross the border.
Are you nervous this time?
No. Easy breezy. But that's usually when you're not nervous. That's when no. Anyways,
it's wild when Austin and I, you kind of mentioned it, but if you haven't seen our previous videos where we talked about this, it was early June 2025. I had been just really feeling like we got to do this big road trip that we've always talked about and wanted to do, but kind of put on the back burner because we, hadn't moved into our home and we were settling in. I was so nervous to talk to him about this and tell him this is something that has to be done. The day that I told him and finally opened up and was like, I just can't get over this thought and desire and dream of traveling with you and Otto. Something we had been wanting to do since, 2018 is when we moved into our camper. He was like, yeah, let's do it, and we should go to Alaska. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's go, let's do it, let's go to Alaska. We're almost here. It's crazy to think about. Something we had been wanting to do since, 2018 is when we moved into our camper. We are doing the thing that we said we were going to do, and that feels great. And anyone who has a calling, a dream, and you just can't quite get it out of your mind, off your heart, it may take some time.
Yep.
You never know, what the timing is going to be, but keep that dream alive and stick to it and start speaking it, and next thing you know, you just might be doing it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It really is. Yeah, you just, it's not going to happen overnight. You just put your main focus on that goal and just chip away at it. Like she was saying, this is almost 8 years in the making. No matter what job we had or what we were doing in life, that was always kind of focus. When we did get off track a little bit of that focus, but we always came back to that. Whatever it is, just putting a lot of energy into it and speak it into existence, and it will all come with time.
At the end of the day, circumstances happen, but you write your story and you make the movements and decisions in your life that lead you to the next point. And we're super grateful that all of those steps and decisions have led us right here.
Really, when we finally made the decision to go all in, put our work on hold, tell everybody in our family, and buy the van, when all that started, and put our house up for rent, everything just started to kind of fall into place. There was a lot of times where you're losing sleep at night because the van's not working, nobody's looking at the house to rent it, or how are we going to make money for this trip, and van repairs and all that. Even in those stressful times, you just stay on track and you will push through to the other side, and that's where the beauty of it is. Keep thinking along this trip, I just feel like we're guided by something bigger than us. Keep your focus on your goal, even when things don't work out. Just keep pushing through, and next thing you know, you're in Alaska. We drove a 30-year-old van to Alaska, and so far it's doing amazing. I have all the trust in the world in this van, the crew with me.
Super grateful to be here.
And thank you guys for the support. And hey, I'm going to speak this into existence because that's what I'm about, and that's what we're about. We want this to be our life. We love filming, we love traveling, we love inspiring people, we love being inspired, and what inspires us is traveling and seeing the world, different ways people live, and making videos and things of that nature. We love doing. So if we could somehow make a living out of that, that would be incredible. And I think it's definitely possible. So you heard it here first, and we'll see. Yeah, again, it's all about just keep pushing forward. Consistency is key. That's really what it's all about, staying consistent in your goals. So let's go to Alaska. That's enough of that.
Let's go to freaking Alaska.
Let's go to Alaska today. Why not?
Place to pull off and throw trash away, so we did. And as you guys saw, there was that cabin for hikers. Seen them online on a lot of the apps that we find our camping spots in. There'll be like shelter, but there's not usually like pictures or anything, so I was curious what the inside of one looks like. And as you guys saw, they've got like some cot areas where you can lay your mat down and sleep, but also a wood burning stove, food that people had left, that protein powder and things like that, firewood. But I can't imagine, we were just talking after a long, cold, possibly wet hike, how lovely
All right, we are officially in Alaska. We crossed the border probably an hour and a half ago or so. First things first was find a laundromat, and just found one online. They had a coffee shop, but unfortunately it's closed. So
review said, best coffee I've had on my whole drive to Alaska. And we're like, oh, this is the spot.
And it's heartbreaking if you know us. But
and we had $10 American we were looking to spend.
Yeah.
And we spent it all in quarters for laundry. So.
They have good washing machines. They're big, so we just did one load, which was nice. Tuna salad, sandwiches. Jess is going to stay here, do some stuff on the computer. Otto and I go up to the store, get a couple things. We're going to be very minimal on what we get since we're leaving back to BC tomorrow. So we're going to do a little pasta dish tonight for the first time on the trip.
Austin's been jonesing.
So I'm going to try. Let me know if you guys have ever done this. Obviously, serving water in a van is crucial. And also we don't have a pot to boil water in. So I've read that you can boil your pasta in the sauce and you just add a little more water to the pan. So we have a deep pan and they say it actually makes it more flavorful. We're going to give that a try, and it's a cold day, cloudy, and it's perfect for like a warm pasta dish. So there's an IGA down the road, 3 minutes. I'm going to go down there, also get some gas. We'll probably see you on our way to finding a campsite for the night.
Yeah, I think we're going to drive around, do a little sightseeing. We've only just barely gotten into the town of Haines, find a spot. We don't actually have, this is the most like winging it that we've done, I think, since we've started the trip. We don't have a designated foreshore campsite for the night. Should be interesting.
Yeah.
We might be doing a lot of driving around and sightseeing. We'll come sleep here.
So we'll see you when we see you.
Just left the laundromat. Austin did retrieve me. He didn't leave me behind, and I'm still here. Wild time at the laundromat. I was getting my clothes out of the dryer and struck up a conversation with the lady next to me. Asked her if she lives here, if she's traveling. Turns out she's here for the summer doing seasonal work, and she lives in New Smyrna Beach, Florida, where we live. Crazy. The world is so small. It just makes you feel like you're exactly where you're meant to be when things like that happen.
And we walk out and we see a resident beach pass sticker. This was after we talked to her, but we're in Alaska. First stop, somebody from 5 minutes down the road from us.
Yeah, super small world. She said she's come back here several times to do seasonal work. She loves this town. It actually reminds her of old New Smyrna, which, I mean, driving down, is this downtown? Yeah, I can see it. This is like our old Canal Street, historic Canal Street, but just with a little Arctic frontier touch. She said this might be her last year doing seasonal work. Maybe so, maybe not. But I told her seasonal work has definitely been something on our list of things that we want to do. So maybe we'll see her again. Maybe we'll be back out here. Or just windy. it.
Alaska camping.
Otto, we're home, buddy. You wanna go outside? Bud. Home for the night.
The boil in the sauce worked. I added a cup, or actually I filled this jar up with water and added it to that. Lid on it. Simmered for a good 10 minutes and we are al dente. Dinner is served. Good night.